Man, I do not have time for that. Okay. This place is an unmitigated disaster. Guess I better clear some space. We're about to get a visit from Hank's Off-Road Recovery. Hank's got this big skid steer, and he wants to be able to use it to move immovable objects. Of course, the obvious choice would be a winch. The easiest way would be just to attach the winch directly to the machine. The problem is traction. We could add some teeth that dig into the dirt. That would help things, but the forces are just backwards. Of course, the obvious solution would be to raise the winch, but that has its own problems. We could run the cable up over a roller that's higher than the load. That would put the forces in the right direction. And if we move that roller out from the machine, that decreases the tendency for it to tip over. That seems like the best compromise. The roller also helps us with another problem. Winches really like to have the cable straight out in front of the spool. If you try to pull on an angle, you typically end up with something like this. The solution is a fair lead, which is a set of rollers that keep the cable centered on the drum. The trick is, in order for it to wind evenly, you also have to maintain the fleet angle, which is the angle between the cable and the end of the drum. It shouldn't be more than 1.5 degrees. But for our winch, that means the fair lead has to be 13 feet from the drum, about 4 meters. And that is just not practical. So we're going to have to make some compromises there. Luckily, I just happen to have a robotic log skidder for inspiration. It has a winch and a fair lead, and you can see it's a pretty complicated assembly. There's 4 rollers in the fair lead, plus 2 pulleys to guide the cable, and this machine has a narrow winch drum which helps it wind evenly. Here's the design I came up with. It's simultaneously super simple, but also kind of complicated. Here's the teeth that dig in for traction. A viewer gave me a 4-foot tooth bar that should bolt right on. There's also kind of a dozer blade feature, again for traction. The main frame is made from 4-inch square tubing, 1/4-inch wall. That's 100 millimeter, 6 millimeter wall. These braces are 2-inch square tube. The really complicated part is here. I chose not to use the fair lead design like the log skidder. I went with the tow truck design. So this sheave can rotate in this axis, and then this follower can also rotate. So the cable can basically go anywhere that it wants and always have contact with the sheave. The advantage of this design, it's a little bit simpler, and it also uses a larger diameter sheave or roller. You don't have to try to kink the cable around those small diameter rollers in the fair lead. So that should be good for the kind of the longevity of the cable. This right here will be the most complicated part to make. I would bet that building this assembly right here will take more time than building the entire rest of this setup. Anyway, lots of parts are plasma cut, so we're going to start with that.
unlike the rest, have to troubleshoot a problem of some sort.
Yeah, so the problem is that all the dust comes up onto these bars, and it jams up the torch, so it won't go all the way down.
Yeah. There's your problem, lady. 9% of every problem here.
I was wondering what it's like on a real TV show set, you know, where you have people running around all over.
Yeah.
It's bad enough with two people running around with cameras.
You know, my cameraman, after a while you just forget he's there, you know?
All yours, man.
Dumb comment.
And on this side of the here. Trying to figure out if that's going to be right. I don't think it is. Well, yeah, it should be. Tell you what, that ain't too bad.
Ain't too shabby, is it? Ain't too shabby.
Not bad at all. For a couple rednecks in a garage.
Yeah, that's pretty doggone awesome.
That looks good.
Perfect, dude. I need to put something down in the hole, so like when they find it 100 years from now, they can cut it open and
Hamiltonville Farm time capsule. Good idea.
Pretty doggone awesome.
They're lucky than on your way back home?
Yeah. Hold something.
Yeah, probably eventually.
Like that green and black? That's a pretty cool color, huh?
How long was that alarm going off? What time did you set the alarm for? How long has that been going off?
We were just inside, it wasn't going on.
Oh, okay. So there's an alarm going on.
It was 7:25.
Have you guys ignored Max all day?
No, we've been playing.
7:25 is when it goes off.
All right,
7:25 p.m.
that's our progress for day one. It's looking pretty snazzy. I like it.
I'm ready!
It looks like somebody did it that knew how. That's all that matters. Right?
Yeah, that's great. It's coming along real good.
So let's take Max for a walk.
Don't say
No.
it. Don't even say it.
No. My shoes?
Is that river dancing? Is that what it is?
No, it's clomping.
Culture shock, huh, Hank? All right, our project for this morning is this tooth bar. It fits a 5/8 plate, which we don't have, but I do have a 3/4 inch plate. So we're gonna do a little surgery. Chop here. I'm gonna make Hank do that. I gotta put him to work, otherwise he's gonna start singing.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get to work this morning.
Here we go. Yeah, that's the first time I cut 3/8 plate. Says you can do 1/2 inch.
Probably will.
They got some of them that'll do 1.5 inches.
That's crazy, ain't it? You see, I saw a thing the other day that said water at X amount of pressure is the sharpest tool you can use.
Oh yeah, those water jets are crazy. You ever watch that Fireball Tools?
I've seen some of their stuff. Yeah.
He's got a lot of water jet stuff. He does experiments, like he cut through something that was like 11 inches thick one time. All right, these should be the last cuts. Hopefully.
Famous last words.
We're lucky.
So I went for the Homestead Implements.
But you don't have that where you live. Straight pipe bull haulers all day long.
It is just. See that? These forestry skidded winches, $9,000 for that green one. You know, and that's the forestry skidding kind.
I'll build this one for you for $8,500. Yeehaw. He knows what he's doing. Jimmy the rest to say if it looks straight, it is straight. Something like that. Okay, just gotta do a lot of welding.
Look at this. What is going in here? A pin?
Yep, just a pin. That's the Instagram weld right there.
Dude, that is beautiful. That's a beautiful weld. You do circles? Is that what you do?
Yeah, typically. There's some gravity in it, that's for sure. I don't want to toot my own horn, but this thing looks awesome. You never know how the CAD model will translate into real life. But so far, I am very pleased. The pulley especially is just fantastic. It looks kind of spindly on the model. I wasn't sure it would be strong enough, but this thing is bulletproof. Yeah, we're almost all tacked up, and then we've just got a whole lot of welding to do. Probably 4 or 6 hours of welding, could be even more. We're getting there though.
There it is. It's so funny.
Ready?
Ready?
You gonna get a piece of wood to put under there?
I'll just leave it on the forks.
Oh, okay.
All right, now I can weld the pulley area. Couldn't quite reach before. Getting pretty close. It's looking good. I like it. Remember to lift with your back.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Hank, why did we make it so heavy? Right on over. Oh man,
That's solid. That's bad, dude. That's so bad. Oh my goodness. That's awesome.
The one I looked at, it said it had weighed 1,800 pounds.
I believe every bit of it.
Still having no end of problems with the wire feed. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah, that's what it does. Makes it pretty hard to make a good weld.
This doesn't have like a tension on it or anything yet.
No, it's just the... Well, I don't know.
I've been fighting with this welder since we built the skid steer bucket, and that was 6 or 8 months ago. I replaced a bunch of parts, and it got better, but then it got way worse, and it finally stopped feeding wire completely. And I believe the culprit is, well, I'm sure the culprit is this, the liner. That's what the wire passes through. And it passes through no problem until it gets to right about there. And that is the business end. And you can see, kind of looks like it's gotten hot. So I'm going to order a new liner. I might go ahead and just order a new gun. I convinced myself that this was I just got this thing and it didn't have any hours on it, but I believe I've had it for at least 2 years. It might even be 3 years. So who knows how many hours are actually on it. I probably weld more than I think I do. Plus I don't like, this is a 10-foot whip. I wish it was longer. So I don't know, I might get the 23 thousandths liner for this and then buy another setup for 35, 45. Anyway, it's going to require some more parts.
Not too bad. A little porosity right there. We'll get it.
somehow I screwed up the hole diameter for the winch mounting plate. The drawing clearly says 8 times M12, but somehow my ADHD brain turned that into 8 times M8.
All right, here comes the fun part. Putting the Pro Winch 20,000 pound hydraulic winch onto the mounting plate. We're gonna make it happen.
This thing is heavy.
It goes about two. It goes about 2 turns, and then
Are you gonna have to take this back off? Probably are, aren't you?
for like to paint it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is you gonna weld it on there?
No, I say let's just take it back off and we'll use the die grinder to clean it.
Okay.
Open up those holes a little bit. This is like a 3-man job.
Yep, that's it. You good on my side? Yeah.
Maybe that'll work.
I think so. That is so awesome. Did I stand in front of the camera the whole time? Look at that, dude. That's legit. I call it the anteater. That's what we'll call it, the anteater. No, I'm gonna stick with the West Winch.
We're just gonna put a pin through that hole so that that follows the cable. Boy, that's a big stiff cable.
I love it. I love it. Are we gonna drill a hole here, right?
Yes.
Yep.
I think I'll just freehand that.
Come on, free-handed dog.
Look at that.
Perfect, huh?
I'm just like a drilling robot. I'm legally obligated to say that ain't going nowhere. Cool. Okay. I'm also legally obligated to say that ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, dude. I'm greasing every freaking day, bro. Putting there.
Sweet.
That's awesome, man.
Smart guy would probably pound the pin from the other side.
I'll do the outside one.
You would.
I want to help.
That's it. Now it really looks mean. Look at that thing. It's like a baby killdozer. Thing sure welds good when it doesn't stick the wire every 2 seconds.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool. It's done.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job on it, really did.
It's time to send the man and the machine back to Florida.
I get the two-tail light warranty.
Yeah.
Wes did a fantastic job. I enjoyed spending a couple days with you.
Minus some equipment issues.
No, it was fine.
We'll
dude.
get sorted out.
Yeah, no, it was wonderful. It was a good experience, and I think the winch box is going to pull a lot of heavy stuff out.
That's good because I'm not building another one.
No, this is it, huh?
That's it.
Right on.
Thanks, Hank.
Yeah, see ya.
Hank was so fond of this bandsaw, he had to take it home with
That's
him.
all right.
This is a tight fit. We actually had to pull the panel off the tailgate to get it to fit inside.
Hope it's working. Hope it's working when we get home.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't worry. It already survived a trip from China.
True.
There we go. Out of sight, out of warranty. Right, Max? That's right.
All right, here we go. This is 80,000 pounds, break off, blade up, straight line pull. No problem. He's working. I think it's yeah.
It works. At least that's the reports I'm getting. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks especially to the guys who support these projects over on Patreon. You might not believe it, but while it is interesting taking over an entire week to design and build a custom winch attachment for a YouTuber that has essentially zero commercial viability is not a path to long-term financial stability. And those guys make it a lot less precarious. So thanks for that. Thanks everybody. I'll see you back next time. We are making progress on The Office. Part 3 should be coming up next.